Still tracking fall, settling in nicely for October. We've had some chilly mornings here all weekend long and could even get some fog development in our coolest spots. That's just mostly to the northeast where we've seen just after 7 a.m. this morning, some areas still in the 30s, but we'll still follow that very similar trend temperature-wise as we've had the last few days. Back to those 70s and still seeing even a slight warm-up this morning. Our lows didn't get quite as cool, and that will just set us up to reach possibly those upper 70s later today. You'll see constant sunshine in store even for the first half of this week, so we'll still see those slight bump in temperatures each afternoon here for the next couple of days. You'll see by tomorrow morning, not getting as many of those lows in the 40s, but you'll still want to give an extra layer to the kiddos and the bus stop with temperatures at the 50s there very early in the morning, but we'll likely warm back to near 80 by the afternoon. That's just as we're staying so dry and clear. Likely won't get any cloud cover to stop any of that solar radiation, so we're expecting just a slight warm up as we're staying dry, but that is all actually due to the remnants of Ian still lingering to the east coast here for the end of the weekend. That low pressure is really starting to weaken a bit, so it will eventually slide east, but while it's still stuck in place, we have this ridge of high pressure over the Midwest. That's what indicates those warmer colors, those warmer temperatures into our area here the next couple of days. We'll still see that at its peak by about late Monday here, again pushing temperatures just near the 80s for mid-Mo, not going to be uncomfortably warm, and we'll finally see this shifting east, it looks like, about into Wednesday to Thursday. Here's another dip in the jet stream headed our way that looks to just be too north really to get anything going for our area. We also won't have a lot of moisture for this to work with, so unfortunately not seeing any rainfall with that system, but it will bring a nice cool down. You'll notice that polar air, these cooler temperatures, or this cooler air, excuse me, to the north, just dipping a bit closer to mid-Mo by next weekend. We'll have more disturbances rippling along the jet stream to possibly bring more rain chances there, but overall that biggest impact is going to be that cool down we're seeing. We'll again end up near 80 with our highs during the middle part of the week, and our lows do get back to those 50s. Still going to be pretty chilly. You'll want that extra layer in the morning. You'll notice here though at the end of the week we're still seeing a big drop in temperatures behind those multiple disturbances here. That will even bring us some of the coolest temperatures of the season, as we could run into a couple frosty mornings by about Friday into Saturday, but our highs by that point are dropping a good 20 degrees from midweek back to the low 60s. That's even below average, about 10 or so degrees below what we should be this time of year, so it's certainly looking like fall starting to kick in here in October. We really see that around this time of year in mid-Mo, but unfortunately not a lot of rain to look at on that 7-day. We are actually getting that drought returning to mid-Mo, even seeing this increase across the area. We see that severe drought along I-70 here just near Boonville, so we'll continue to follow that as that's likely going to increase even further. We've seen that jump up about 10% from our previous update, and that next one does come out here this Tuesday, so we'll possibly continue to see that ramping up as we're staying dry thanks to those remnants of Ian. That has really broken up off the east coast, barely even getting that circulation with that low pressure. That's going to start sliding east, but still staying fairly dry before we can get any more rain chances back next weekend.